cinematic YouTube article, 1000 word style depth, blending the Soviet aviation legend comparison, and -24, at -40 versus ATR-72, with a showroom-style Harley-Davidson Sportster 1000 visual, designed for HD video narration in your signature smooth, dramatic tone. Title: The Power of Legends, and -24, Act 40 and ATR-72 vs Harley Sportster 1000 airplane high-voltage heritage, speed and strength. Description: From the roaring skies to the shining floors of the modern showroom, this video connects two worlds, Soviet aviation engineering and American motorcycle muscle. The N-24 and At-40, the icons of the Cold War era, meet their Western rival, the ATR-72, in a cinematic comparison of endurance, design, and soul. Then, under purple light, the 2026 Harley-Davidson Sportster 1000 stands tall, embodying the same spirit of mechanical excellence. Built in full HD, backside view, showroom reflections, and jet black chrome detailing. Article: Under the deep, violet showroom glow, the 2026 Harley-Davidson Sportster 1000 sits silent, a modern sculpture of steel and passion. Its polished black lines curve like the wings of a jet ready for takeoff. But before the engine growls, let's step back in time, to the age of propellers and pioneers, where the N-24 and At-40 ruled the skies. Airplane the Sky Titan, and -24 and At-40. Built in the heart of Soviet engineering pride, the Antonov AN-24 first flew in the early 1960s. It was tough, simple, and capable of landing where few aircraft dare. With twin turboprop engines, it carried people and cargo through snow, rain, and storm, a real worker of the sky. Its metal skin bore the scars of thousands of landings, yet it always rose again. Then came the YAK-40, smaller, faster, and sleeker. The first regional jet designed in the USSR, the Yak-40 was like a business jet for the people. With 3 rear-mounted engines and a smooth fuselage, it could operate from tiny airfields, just like the Harley Sportster could dominate narrow city streets. Both planes symbolized reliability over glamour, machines built not for luxury, but for endurance and trust. Airplane departure: the Western Challenger, ATR-72. Across Europe, another legend was taking shape, the ATR-72 from France and Italy. With its elegant high-wing design and refined efficiency, the ATR-72 became a favorite for regional airlines. It offered quieter cabins, lower emissions, and smoother control, the polished gentleman compared to the rugged Soviet veterans. In pure numbers, the ATR-72 wins on fuel economy and modern avionics. But in spirit, the AN-24 and YAK-40 still stand tall. They represent an era when metal met muscle, when the test of greatness was not comfort, but courage. High voltage: the spirit of machines, from sky to road. Now, under the same lights that once illuminated aircraft hangars, the Harley-Davidson Sportster 1000 2026 gleams in purple metallic paint, its rear silhouette perfectly aligned with the camera. The twin exhausts curve outward like jet thrusters, the tail light glows like an afterburner at dusk. You can feel the lineage, from turbines to pistons, from cockpits to handlebars. Each bolt, each curve, tells a story of engineering evolution. The Sportster 1000 is no longer just a motorcycle, it's the reincarnation of motion itself. The redesigned 1000cc V-twin engine delivers raw American power, wrapped in modern precision. Its acceleration feels like the takeoff roll of the YAK-40, its stability like the N-24's calm through turbulence. Hammer and wrench technical soul, comparing the machines. Feature in -24 Ak-40 ATR-72 Harley Sportster 1000 2026 power 2x turboprop 2,820 horsepower each, 3x jet 1,450 kg force each, 2x turboprop 2,750 horsepower each, 1x V-twin 1000 cc 120 horsepower, range 2,400 km 1,800 km 1,600 km 280 km approximately, capacity 50 passengers 32 passengers 72 passengers 2. Riders: era 1960s 1980s 1970s 1990s 1990s 2020s 2026 model legacy: rugged and reliable, elegant and compact, efficient and modern, iconic and powerful. Light bulb philosophy of design. The Soviet jets and turboprops were born from necessity, they had to fly anywhere, anytime. The Harley Sportster was born from freedom, to ride anywhere, anytime. Both share the same mechanical honesty. No shortcuts, no compromises, only pure connection between human and machine. Where the ATR-72 represents global comfort, The N24 and YAK40 represent character. Where Harley symbolizes individuality, the same fire lives in every AN24 cockpit that once cut through Arctic winds. Movie camera cinematic moment. Your camera moves slowly behind the Harley, focus locked on the rear curve, chrome pipes reflecting violet light, the engine heartbeat matching the soft hum of a distant aircraft turbine. A faint overlay of vintage footage. AN24 taking off, YAK40 taxiing on a frozen runway, ATR-72 cruising over the Alps, then back to the showroom floor, where technology and legacy meet. The narration rises. From sky to road, from steel to soul, machines may change, but their heartbeat remains the same. The screen fades to black. Hashtags. #N24 #40 #ATR-72 #Harley-Davidson Sportster 1000 #aviation vs motorcycle #showroom cinematic #aviation legends #Harley 2026 #purple power #full HD #mechanical soul #engineering art #drive car and bike #jet to road #aviation history #motorcycle passion #retro vs modern. Would you like me to make a Thai language version for your YouTube channel style or keep this one in English plus Russian mix?